If you're in the mood for a dark comedy that delivers an emotional and intellectual impact, Don't Look Up is a must-watch.
President of the United States is fucking lying!
Boasting a solid 7.2 IMDb rating, a 55% Rotten Tomatoes score, and a perfect 5.5 from Common Sense Media, this film is a true gem. What sets it apart is the outstanding acting, particularly from Leonardo DiCaprio and the supporting cast.
So they're gonna let it hit the planet to make a bunch of rich people even more disgustingly rich!
Curious about how the end of the world might unfold? Don't Look Up provides a chilling answer, revealing a portrayal of the modern world's response to a grave situation, featuring a mix of ineffective politicians, live streamers, and meddlesome billionaires. While it might initially come across as an exaggerated and lighthearted comedy, the movie packs a powerful emotional and intellectual punch. This movie stemmed from the fears about the climate crisis and our society's tendency to downplay it or even deny its existence, which is both horrifying and absurdly amusing. The film, available on Netflix, is a darkly satirical piece with a somewhat unsettling message about humanity. When faced with the apocalypse, we might be too absorbed in our own distractions to recognize it. The tempo of movie is little slow in the start, but it keeps you engaged till the end. It induces emotional distress as you witness the world in the throes of destruction and a seemingly indifferent response to the catastrophe. The end of the film is genuinely tragic, but it effectively justifies the entire storyline.
And I think we're all gonna die!
In the 1950s, truck driver Frank Sheeran gets involved with Russell Bufalino and his Pennsylvania crime family. As Sheeran climbs the ranks to become a top hitman, he also goes to work for Jimmy Hoffa, a powerful teamster tied to organized crime. The Irishman is an epic saga of organized crime in post-war America told through the eyes of World War II veteran Frank Sheeran, Robert De Niro, a hustler and hitman. With 7.8 IMDb rating, 95% Rotten Tomatoes and 5 out of 5 Common Sense Media, the movie seems a good option to watch. But rather, I was surprised to see such a huge rating despite heavy cast, artistic touch, because main fault of the movie is that it is boring and unusually lengthy. However, upon investigation, I discovered the underlying reasons for its widespread praise. Actors in movie are all legends in their own right, and they deliver some of their best performances in years in this film. The Irishman is also a technical marvel, as it uses de-aging technology to make the actors look younger in different periods of the story, spanning from the 1950s to the 2000s. The Irishman gives its audience so many emotions and is poignant, funny, violent, and beautiful. It is a modern-day mobster masterpiece from a master of his craft. A towering achievement in storytelling, not just cinema. But if you don't like slow and lengthy movies, it's not for you. Explore the post-World War II era in the American South through the lens of Mudbound, a period drama directed by Dee Rees and co-written by Rees and Virgil Williams.
One morning, we're gonna break this boot from round our neck and shake these chains from round our feet.
The narrative unfolds around two former soldiers, one white and one black, who return to Mississippi to work on a shared farm. As they grapple with the challenges of racism and the aftermath of war, each character navigates their unique journey. Immersed in the intricacies of two families, the McCallans, white, and the Jacksons, black, residing on the same Mississippi farmland, Mudbound weaves a smoothly interwoven soap opera. Both families have sons who have experienced the war, forming a bond that transcends racial lines. While they share moments of self-pity, a profound yearning exists within them to return to a place where they feel valued as heroes, irrespective of color. The film's pacing may feel slightly prolonged initially, but it gains momentum and depth as the narrative progresses. Mudbound rises on the strength of its convictions and exceptional performances, though it occasionally grapples with the weight of clichés. The storyline, while powerful, treads familiar ground, addressing themes of kindness prevailing over racial tension, the challenging aftermath of war, and familial conflicts connected to a shattered American dream. The script, at times, echoes recycled lines from old movies, at some places as well. Nevertheless, the film has garnered critical acclaim, achieving a commendable 97% on Rotten Tomatoes, showcasing its resonance with audiences. IMDb rates it at 7.4 out of 10, reflecting a positive reception, and Common Sense Media awards it a 4.5 rating. These scores attest to the film's compelling narrative, powerful performances, and the thought-provoking exploration of post-war challenges and racial dynamics. If you appreciate films that delve into complex human experiences and societal issues, Mudbound is a must-watch that merits its place in cinematic conversations.